Good evening, everybody, and welcome to South Brunswick High School. We just want to remind you that this concert was supposed to be at our building, but we want to say a huge thank you to the high school for helping us transition over here as we are still dealing with an issue with our ceiling. Fingers crossed that it'll all get fixed and taken care of. So thank you for your flexibility in coming here this evening. This is a very special night for these students who are on stage. So for those of you who I'm meeting for the first time, my name's Bonnie Capes. I'm the very proud principal of Crossroads South Middle School. And tonight is, for some of our students here, their very first middle school concert. Some of them. So for them, we wish them all the very best. For those that are returning tonight as 7th graders and 8th graders, we are very excited to hear your winter concert tonight, and we know you're going to be absolutely spectacular. Just a few housekeeping notes. If you could keep your phones within your range, just so that you're not distracting somebody behind you, we appreciate that. We do have VTN from the high school here this evening, and they will be filming the entire concert for you so that you can take a look at that later on our Viking television network. And after the concert band is done, we'll have a little bit of a scene change, and we'll have our jazz groups come up, and there will be a little bit of a transition, and then we'll get right back to the music. Before I let you go, today was a school spirit day, so that's why Mr. Michaels and I matched. We are flannel/plaid day. If you'd like to join us in spirit tomorrow, we're wearing fancy socks. So you're prepared. You can tell your employers I said it was okay. And you can take a look at the Parent Hub for all those other spirit days. But we want you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the fantastic work of your students up here on stage. So without further ado, I'd like to turn this over to Mr. Jacob Ford and our concert band. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Mr. Ford, and for those of you who don't know me, I this year have the honor and privilege of working with all of these students in the concert band. We meet every Tuesday and Thursday mornings, which is just as early for them as it is for me. But we have a lot of fun working on a lot of great music, and it's been a really great opportunity for me to interact with all of you and have a great time working on this music. So the first piece you just heard was called Dance Celebration. This second piece that you're going to hear is called Comet Ride, and so we hope you enjoy.
All right, good evening, everybody. So at this moment in the concert, we're gonna take a little break. As you can tell, they're doing a little bit of work up here. So to distract from what they're doing, we're gonna talk about something way more enjoyable, way more fun. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 Hershey Park Music Competition. We'll try that again. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 Hershey Park Music Competition. Now we know it's back. All right, so as you walked in here this evening, you should have grabbed one of these flyers. If you didn't, they're still out there. You can grab one at the very end. It's not a problem. This one is the same as the ones that are available. This has all the information you need to know. How many people in here have participated in the trip in some way, shape, or form in the past? Show your hands real quick. So all right, cool. Half of what you remember is what we're doing this year. All right? Fantastic. For those of you that are brand new, awesome. This is going to be the trip. All right? So here's how the entire thing is working. On Wednesday and Thursday, May 29th and 30th, we're going to have some judges come into our school. The kids are going to perform at various times throughout the day for the judges. They're going to do all their comments and rating and all that sort of stuff for us. And then on those 2 days, and then on that Friday, everyone's going to come into school. We're going to load up some buses. We're going to travel out to Hershey Park. Kids are going to get to enjoy the day in the park. We're going to have an award ceremony during that time that we're there. And then we're all going to come back in one day. So in essence, the trip now becomes a perform at home, travel out to the park for the award ceremony, and to spend the day in the park, and then we all come back in the same day. Cuts down on a whole lot of different moving parts that for those of you who have never done this trip before, have no idea went on behind the scenes. And that's great. All right, we had a lot of fun doing the trip the way that we did in the past, but we're moving on and trying to change some things up to make it a little bit easier on everybody all around. So the exciting thing is we're still offering the opportunity to go. Every student has the opportunity to play, and then we'll come and play with their respective ensembles on that either Wednesday or Thursday. And it's an option if you would like to send your child on the trip for the day to the park on that Friday. You have the option of doing so. There's a fee of $175 to do that. It includes round-trip service on a bus. It includes the admission park ticket to Hershey. It includes the festival fees. And then every student that's going to be going out to the park is going to have a department shirt that they're going to wear. All right, so that's the $175 includes all of that. There are 4 easy steps for you to follow if you want to sign your child up for this. So you need to fill out the registration form. You can either scan the QR code that's here or type in the web link that's there. And then we'll be in touch with you the first week of February about paying for the trip. We're going to do it through the Wonders of Community Pass. And then we're going to have a fundraiser, which will share with you all the information about that. That'll be coming sometime after the new year. And then if you've participated in the fundraiser, what Community Pass is going to do is refund the card that you have on file for the amount that you fundraise. All right, but we'll have more information about that as we get going. There's all sorts of other really good information here that you can go and check out. If for some reason you have a question that wasn't really answered on this, or I didn't talk about it here tonight, cool, just reach out. And we can, to your child's director, and your child's director will be able to give you any answers to the whole thing. So we're looking forward to hitting the road again in a way. We're looking forward to getting everything back up and running. This will be our first trip back since we went in 2019. And we're really looking forward to starting back up again. So all the information, again, is on this sheet. You can grab one as you're on your way out tonight if you didn't get it on your way in. And thank you very much for your time. And I think we're getting close to being ready to start this whole thing back up. So appreciate your attention.
So thank you for your patience. Just takes a minute, and the kids did a great job helping out, striking the stage from the concert band, getting 95 chairs and stands off the stage getting the rhythm section all set up. So can we give the kids who are helping a round of applause? And then it's so great to see you all tonight. My name is Tom Coates, and I'm the director for the jazz ensemble that you see here. We're going to play 3 tunes for you tonight. The first one is going to be Rock Around the Clock. That is going to feature San Mai on the flute, and it's going to feature Jawad on the alto sax. Now, just so you know, jazz music is a little bit different than regular band music. After each soloist, even if it's in the middle of the piece, you do applaud and you appreciate the soloist's effort. So that's a little change from a regular band. Just wanted to point that out to you tonight before we start. So when they play for you, feel free to let them know what you think. This is Rock Around the Clock. All right, our next piece is a Count Basie tune called Cute. And this is a fun piece because it's going to feature Tage on the drum set, and it's almost like, that's right. Tage is going to have a conversation with the band throughout the piece. So drums conversing with the band. That's the way this piece is built. Enjoy Cute. All right, we're having a blast up here performing for you. Our last piece of music is an iconic piece. This is the James Bond theme, the original one. We've had a fun time working on this piece. They've listened a bunch to the original recordings. This is obviously a version for students, but we've taken some of the things that are in the original recordings that were cut out of the student version and added them back in. So the kids have had a fun time putting this one together. This is gonna feature Joelle on trumpet. It's gonna feature Sashwath on the guitar. Enjoy James Bond theme. And on here.
Thank you very much. That was called Milestones, a nice Miles Davis tune. And we featured a number of students, so give me a chance to get through everybody. We had Raghav on trumpet, Rayan on trombone. Hold on. We'll give you a chance to explode with applause. Hold on. Then we had Ethan on piano, Ansh on trumpet, John on guitar, Arihant on trombone, Ishan on alto saxophone, and Abhiram finished it up on flute. Big round of applause for all of them. As Mrs. Capes mentioned, we kind of got kicked out of our school because the ceiling decided it didn't want us there. So we came here. We appreciate all the help of the entire South Brunswick high school community, because when we came over here, they kind of switched a couple of things around. And so we're just truly appreciative of the entire school administration, all of the staff here for helping us out to accommodate us here so that we can still have our concerts. We definitely appreciate all the help of the music department here. So the entire staff here has been really, really wonderful. The custodial staff has been a huge help for us to be able to get everything in and out of the area and anything that we needed. So we really appreciate all the help from the high school. We couldn't do what we do without all of the support from Crossroads, right from the administration on down. So Ms. Capes, Mr. Kimmick, Ms. Hinson, who's here tonight. And so we couldn't do what we do without their support and their help throughout the year. We also appreciate all of our before school folks that you get to see, many of you get to see each morning as you're dropping off your child to before school rehearsals. So we have Miss Noonan here, Mr. Michaels is here, we also have Mr. Slater helping out. We also have great leadership as far as anything we need, we just go, hey, Mr. Sears, so could we do this? And he's like, yeah, we'll get that done, we'll make that happen. So we couldn't do what we do without his help as well. So we really appreciate his help. And let's see, did I forget anybody else off of here? Potentially you did. VTN for coming out and helping to record this. We will send out a link once we have it so that anybody who wants to see the concert again, and if you had relatives that weren't able to get here tonight and you'd like to share it with them, or you'd like to kick back and watch this all over again, we'll send out that link once we have that information, we'll share it with you so that way you can see the concert all over again. So from start to finish, this doesn't happen just because of a couple of people. It happens because of all of us helping out. And one of our biggest things that we want to do is we want to be able to say thank you to all of you, because we couldn't do everything that we're doing up here without your help. We know what it's like to motivate them once they get to school. You know what it's like to motivate them to get them out the door so that you can get them to school. So being a father of an 8th grader as well, I get it too. And I know just what you're going through. So from all of us, we appreciate all of your help. So thank you very much. Applause all around, because that was a lot of people making this whole thing happen. We're going to finish up with a Gershwin tune called "Swonderful." And we've got a couple of soloists on this one. We're going to feature Torjo on alto sax, Jaden on trumpet, we have Sanjay on the drum set, and then we're going to finish up with Aria on piano. So enjoy our last piece, "Swonderful."
All right, I just want to point out some statistics for you. First of all, these jazz groups that were up here started in October. They did not start at the beginning of the year, they started in October. You all know that we don't really go to school a lot in November. And then we're just about in the second week of December. So they sound fantastic. They need another huge round of applause for both groups. I'm very excited to hear how they progress throughout the year. Here's another piece of information. Our concert band that was up here today is alive and well at 95 students. You heard Mr. Coates say that, and that should go, what? 95 students plus, I think that was chairs, plus percussion, Mr. Ford, 105, right? Yeah, 105 students in our concert band. And overall, if we think about our total population in our school, that's about 76% of our students that are participating in our music program. That is huge. Huge support in our town and in our community. I have to thank Mr. Sears for all that math that he gave me earlier. But that includes our choir students as well. So we just want to give a huge thank you to all of you for supporting the arts, supporting music, supporting your students being able to perform at such a high level at the middle school, and for being able to participate in all of these groups. Now, Mr. Strews did a fantastic job thanking everybody else, as do these directors. They constantly are putting everybody else before themselves, but we cannot leave tonight without thanking the three music educators that spend a ton of time all summer picking out the right pieces, thinking about each one of your students and which selections they want to perform this year and what they could do for them to get them as many opportunities to perform for an audience as possible. So please give both or all three of our teachers, Mr. Ford, Mr. Coates, they're over there, and Mr. Strews, a huge, huge round of applause. All right, so now, if you are interested, on Wednesday, our orchestra program, also equally as big, they will be having their winter concert in the gymnasium at Crossroads South, and then our choir concert is next week here at South Brunswick High School, and we invite you to be part of all of those. I'm getting a whisper. They're so excited to hear that. Tomorrow morning in the frigid air, we still have rehearsal tomorrow morning, so just don't forget your socks. Make them extra cozy tomorrow. And another round of applause for our staff that's out there early in the morning in the cold. Okay, so for logistics this evening, if you have a student who participated in one of our jazz groups, we're going to let them pack up and you can meet them back here in the auditorium, okay? So you'll come back here with your cases, students, and you'll be able to meet your parents somewhere floating around this auditorium. If you have a student that was in the concert band, they are going to be, give them a moment, they're going to be coming down this way, going back to our music rooms, packing up their instruments, and they will meet you in the lobby, I guess I'll call that, the hallway outside there. So we hope you have a fantastic night. Thank you again to the high school for hosting us, and thank you for celebrating with us.